we continue to follow developments in the deadly ambush yesterday in York County that left 3 northern York County regional police officers dead and 2 sheriff deputies wounded. Our team coverage continues with News 8's Jacob Hunziker, who's live at the scene.
Yes, Susan, good afternoon to you. As you mentioned, a law enforcement official has confirmed to us that the man who is accused of shooting and killing those 3 officers yesterday afternoon while wounding 2 others has been identified as 24-year-old Matthew James Ruth. Now, that official confirmed that information to the Associated Press on the condition of anonymity because that official is unable to speak publicly about an ongoing investigation. Now, take a look at this map this noon. I want to give you a better idea where we are currently situated here in York County. Of course, a very rural part of York County. We're on Har Road this afternoon, which is between Emig Road and Senft Road. Again, a very rural area, a lot of farmland out here, cornfields across from that cabin where, of course, this took place here yesterday afternoon. The closest house to the home where this all took place is about a quarter mile in both directions. So again, a very rural part of York County. I also want to show you this footage from earlier this morning. This is the lone official, the lone officer that we saw return to the scene just a couple of hours ago this morning, paying his respects, showing his respect to his fallen brethren who died here yesterday afternoon, as well as those that are still wounded, of course, in the hospital this noon. We also want to show you a look at the scene footage from yesterday afternoon from Airview 8. You can see where officers line the roads leading to the home on Har Road. Multiple law enforcement officials who were briefed on the situation tell CNN that the shooter was an ex-boyfriend of a woman who lived in that farmhouse that was behind me. On Tuesday night, we know that Northern York County Regional Police responded to the home after the woman says that she spotted Ruth in a nearby cornfield. When officers arrived, they couldn't find him. Now, according to CNN, officers returned to the property yesterday afternoon, for a follow-up call, and Ruth, dressed in camouflage, ambushed those police officers, firing shots towards them. One of the sheriff's deputies then fired back, hitting and killing the 24-year-old. Of course, 3 were killed, 2 others wounded. We spoke with a witness at the scene who says that he had heard about the ex-boyfriend and the relationship with the woman at the home.
The situation today involved law enforcement officers who were shot. I can confirm that the shooter is dead. I can confirm that there were 5 law enforcement officers who were shot today. 3 fatally, 2 that were transported here to WellSpan in York. They are currently listed in critical but stable condition.
Now, as I touched on, and of course you just heard from that police commissioner, those 3 officers were killed, 2 others were wounded. And this is a look at the cornfield that runs across the street from that farmhouse here on Har Road, where we believe, again, that shooter had ambushed those police officers yesterday afternoon. We cannot confirm that that was the exact spot, but of course we've seen that police caution tape that has been up throughout the entirety of the morning, blocking off that area. So we believe that is the spot where that took place. We were expecting more officials and officers to be back here throughout the morning hours to try and piece together what happened here and continue with their investigation. But other than that one officer that we showed you that footage of, we haven't seen anybody else that have come out here. But we are under the impression, we've been told that there is going to be a press conference this afternoon at 3 o'clock to give us the latest updates. We'll provide those to you both on air and online at WGAL.com. For now, we're live in York County this noon. Jacob Hunziker for WGAL News 8.
A memorial to the slain officers is growing at the Northern York County Regional Police Station. Our live team coverage continues with News 8's Marcy Walsh.
Susan, it's been an emotional day so far here at the police station. Dozens of people have come here to show their respects, some even shedding a few tears. Actually, members of the police department just lowered the flags to half staff just a few minutes ago. Officers from other departments have been visiting this memorial as well. We've seen a few from departments in Maryland. Flags adorn the bright yellow Northern York County Regional Police letters, and the memorial is getting bigger each minute. One woman we spoke to this morning said she works at the WellSpan Hospital Group, where some of the officers were treated.
So, just keeping the families that have lost their loved ones, they have a hole in their family now. And it hurts to think about that. And then the 2 that are fighting for their life, there was no sense in it. They were just doing their job.
And many of the people I spoke to today said they would like to do anything they can to support the department. Live in Manchester, Marcy Walsh, WGAL News 8.
And officers from other departments have been visiting the memorial as well. And lawmakers in Washington have also reacted to the shooting. News 8's Rachel Hersheimer has more from our Washington bureau on what they said.
Reaction has been pouring in from both sides of the aisle as lawmakers share their condolences to the deadly shooting that killed 3 officers and injured 2 sheriff's deputies yesterday. Congressman Lloyd Smucker, who represents part of Lancaster and York County, sent a statement last night extending his sympathies and prayers to the families and loved ones of the officers. He also wished a speedy recovery for the 2 sheriff's deputies recovering in the hospital and hopes the community will come together to support law enforcement officers and all who were affected by this shooting. Representative Scott Perry posted on X saying, quote, "I'm brokenhearted for these officers, their loved ones, their fellow officers in the Northern York County Regional Police Department and the York County Sheriff's Office and the communities they faithfully, tirelessly, and selflessly served. Please join me in praying for them and our communities." Senator John Fetterman posting this online. This shooting in York County is absolutely tragic, and it's a reminder that we can't ever forget how dangerous the job of law enforcement is. They put their lives on the line for us every single day, and we owe them a debt of gratitude. And Senator Dave McCormick saying this: "My deepest condolences go out to the families and friends of those courageous officers who put themselves in harm's way for us." Now, we also heard from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi yesterday, who said both the FBI and ATF are supporting local law enforcement in Pennsylvania in this ongoing investigation.